agree that the price tag to attend college is not a cheap one, and members of Zeta Phi Beta Incorporated say that's why they're investing into the lives of children who are planning for higher education. Shirley Lawson and Gwendolyn Russell join me to talk about the Stars on Parade, a scholarship pageant to benefit Middle Georgia's youth. So thank you guys, thank you ladies, excuse me, for being here this morning and talking about Stars on Parade. So tell me about the pageant. I mean, how many girls are contestants this year?
Well, this year we have 10 beautiful young ladies that will be competing for the title of Little Miss Blue Review. And
Little Miss Blue Review?
Yes. And our pageant, we have it, it's a biannual pageant that we sponsor to raise funds for our scholarship fund. And we do that to help deserving seniors to attend college. And it's an ongoing scholarship. We follow them through college. They can reapply once they have received the first scholarship. And last year we were fortunate enough to give out 15 scholarships, of which one was a $1,000 scholarship.
Wow, so these are all young ladies who are obviously preparing for higher education, right?
That is correct.
Why is that so important to have a scholarship pageant, Shirley, something like this that'll instill those values into their young lives?
Well, we're in the age now of technology, and you really cannot do anything without a college education. That is the bare minimum, or some type of technical education. It's not like it used to be. Technology is changing so rapidly every day. So we want to be able to invest in our kids and our future and encourage them that the sky's the limit. They can do whatever they want to do. So we believe in scholarship. That's one of our basic principles. Zeta Phi Beta was founded on the campus of Howard University in 1920, and we have a local chapter here that was founded in 1956. So that is one of our tenements: scholarship and community service. That's what we're based on.
And these young ladies are, not all of them are able to get the scholarship, right? How many scholarships are you giving away from this particular pageant?
Well, we plan to give at least 14 if we can possibly do it this year again.
Okay.
With our budget, that's our goal.
All right, so 14 is the goal, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So how are the ladies doing right now? I mean, tell us about these vibrant young personalities that I've heard so much about.
Well, the young ladies, they're excited, and we're going to let them participate by displaying their talents by singing and dancing and all of that, and they're looking forward to it. You should see the rehearsals every Tuesday. They are all excited and full of energy, and we have to try to keep up with them. So, but I think it's going to be a beautiful event, and we would love for everybody to try to get out and participate. The tickets are $10.
Okay, $10.
And you can get more information about the tickets or purchase them through any sorority member or at Eddie Brown's accounting firm located on Napier Avenue, and they can call there, and that number is 474-2896.
All right, well, thank you so much, Shirley and Gwendolyn. We appreciate y'all for being here.
We appreciate you for having us. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, stay with us. We'll be back in 2.